You're 300 meters underwater, surrounded by nothing but black ocean. No sunlight, no fresh air, no way out, and you won't see the surface again for 90 days. If something goes wrong down here, no one is coming. The hatch closes above you. It doesn't open again. Not tomorrow. Not next week. 3 months. Inside this sealed metal tube, everything that keeps you alive, your air, your water, your sense of time, is artificial. This isn't travel. You're not exploring the ocean. You're surviving inside a machine that cannot fail. Because out there, the pressure alone would crush you instantly. From the outside, a submarine looks massive. But inside, there's no space. Every wall is covered in pipes, valves, cables, machinery. 1/3 of the vessel isn't even for humans. It's for the reactor. What's left is barely enough to move. You don't walk past people. You turn sideways. You squeeze. You brush against them constantly. There is no room, only compartments, and none of them belong to you. At some point, you're told where you'll sleep. A narrow rack, about the size of a coffin, but it's not yours. When your shift ends, you climb into it, still warm from a body that just left. 3 people, 1 bed, rotating endlessly. Day blends into night. Night blends into something else entirely. And slowly, you stop thinking of it as temporary, because there is no alternative. You take a breath. It feels normal, but it isn't. There is no fresh air down here. Every breath you take is manufactured. Oxygen is created by splitting seawater. Carbon dioxide, the thing your body is trying to get rid of, is chemically stripped from the air. And what's left is something else, a smell you can't escape. A mix of ammonia, oil, something metallic. It seeps into your skin, your clothes, your lungs. Eventually, you stop noticing it, but it never leaves. The air isn't just different. It affects you. Oxygen levels are lower than normal. Carbon dioxide is higher. You feel it slowly. Fatigue, headaches. You're thinking just slightly slower. Not enough to panic, but enough to matter. Because everything here requires precision, and you're operating just below your best. There is no sunlight, no sonrisa, no sunset. Your brain has no reference point. So time starts to dissolve. You don't live in days anymore. You live in cycles. 6 hours working, 6 hours doing tasks, 6 hours trying to sleep, then repeat. Again and again and again. Your body tries to follow a normal rhythm, but it can't. You're jet lagged every single day. After a while, you stop asking what time it is, because it doesn't mean anything anymore. You don't get calls. You don't get updates. The world above you disappears. The only connection you have is a message. 40 words. That's it. No replies. No conversation. Just information. Filtered. Controlled. You might hear that something is wrong at home, but you can't ask questions. You can't help. You just carry it and go back to work. At first, it's overwhelming. Then, something strange happens. You adjust. The noise becomes normal. The smell disappears. The confinement feels routine. This is the plateau, where everything feels stable, but it's fragile, because around the 2nd month, things change. Fatigue builds. Irritation grows. Focus drops. Small mistakes start happening. Arguments. Complacency. And in this environment, a small mistake is never small. There are no minor problems down here. Only situations that escalate. Fust. Fire is the worst one, because you can't escape it. Smoke fills the compartment in seconds. Visibility drops to 0, and the heat has nowhere to go. The walls trap it inside, turning the entire space into an oven. Now imagine fighting that fire in darkness, in a space too small to stand properly, while the air itself is turning toxic, or oxygen systems fail. Now you have a different problem. You're still breathing, but your body starts to panic. Or worse, you don't panic at all, because low oxygen can make you feel calm, confused, even happy, while your brain is shutting down. And the scariest part? You might not realize it's happening. The system is built to survive, redundant, layered, engineered for failure. But there's one weak point. You. After weeks in isolation, people change, focus slips, attention fades. In one real incident, after over 60 days underwater, a submarine collided with a ship, not because the machine failed, because the people did. Fatigue, routine, overconfidence. That's what breaks first. Eventually, the 90 days end. The submarine surfaces. The hatch opens. Fresh air hits your face. But it doesn't feel right. It feels too strong, too sharp, almost chemical. Your eyes struggle to focus on distance. Your body feels off. Your mind, still inside the tube. Because you didn't just spend 90 days underwater. You adapted to it. And some part of you doesn't fully come back. For 90 days, you weren't exploring the ocean. You were sealed inside it. And the only reason you made it out is because nothing failed.